Namaskar and Namaste, a very special episode for all of you. This is a month of festival. Yes, we started with Ganesh Chaturthi and we are continuing this month as well with our favorite festivals all over around the world. This month is very important for all of us because we have Batakamma, we have Navratri, we have Durga Puja. That's upcoming, of course, and but we all love to celebrate every event, right? And this episode is actually specially on someone who is actually holding our I can say in these words that he's actually representing our culture and heritage in Kuala Lumpur. Friends, I want to welcome Akshobhya Bharadwaj in tonight's Talent Hunt. He is a Kathak dancer and a fantastic human being all around. So let's meet him first and question and answer. Yes, that will go on. But I can say that he really got right and left feet together in this. Namaskar and really a big warm welcome to Talent Hunt, Akshobhya.
Ragini ji, how are you doing?
I am really great, and this is fantastic meeting you face to face, though we are so far away. And I'm really lucky to have you. And thank you so much for your time. Um, I just want to know that. Like a lot of people ask you this question, maybe that when you started, but I want to go there later on. I just want to ask you this: that when you first went to Kuala Lumpur, and what was your experience in that? Will you please let our viewers know?
Kuala Lumpur, yes, I came first. I never come here before, and actually, I didn't feel anything different from India here
Mhm.
because I work for Indian High Commission, but Indian High Commission people mostly say that when I told them that I lives in Brickfields, my area name is Brickfields.
Mhm.
So they said, "Oh, you live in Chennai." I said, "No, no, not Chennai. I lives in Brickfields." Yes, for us it's Chennai. So believe me, I'm here. It's all the temples around my place, and it's all surrounded by the Indians and other like Malaysians or Indonesian, Chinese, all they also very good behave and they are always be very supportive. And yes, I just feel that it's a second home for me now because it's look like South Indian place. It's look like the ganger of bells morning and so much Indian foods are surround me. And actually, I feel I don't never feel like I'm not in India. When I go away, little away from this place, then I feel, oh yes, I'm in some other place, some other country. When I see the different language signboards and all and the way of talking and the conversation in different language, then only sometime I feel, but most of the time I felt here that I'm in a second home of.
Oh, that is beautiful. I want to ask you that Mahala is upcoming next week. So when you were little, were you in Kolkata, or was there anything special that you celebrated on this day?
Now you're saying that I can feel the smell of dhuno and dhunochi, like you're talking about mahalaya. I feel
Yeah.
that mahalaya, fragrance. And this time I actually it's a sad thing that last year we were in our home, we stuck in home because of pandemic. But most of the time I love to be in my hometown, but I'm from Varanasi.
Oh, okay.
So yes, so we have club there. That club is almost 76-year old. Its name is Sharadotsav Sangha. So I upbring there. I always try to celebrate Durga Puja there. I'm a Bengali person, so this is
Mhm.
very important thing for me. But yes, I'm an artist also. So my duty as an artist to entertain, and to worship by my art. So yes, whenever we mostly had a lot of performances, different places, sometime in India, out from mostly in India. But
Mhm.
I always try to spend Navami and Dashami in my place, Varanasi. So this is a very, very important. But most of the time, many times, we are not available there because of our pattern of work. And but in India, wherever we go to perform, means I feel like when I saw the mother goddess, Ma Durga, and we do the Dhunochi dance and all. Everywhere the same. Maybe persons are faces are different, but
Mhm.
the I feel like family. This is the beauty of Indian culture and Indian community, and especially whenever I perform in abroad in any Durga Puja, believe me, I feel more connected with the people.
Of course,
Because
yeah, yeah.
Probashi means Pravasi Bharati, or especially Pravasi Bengalis are more Bengali in abroad.
This I will take a very positive remark about it, because since we are also here in America for so long, but I can tell you that in Durga Puja we just try and love to be with our heritage and the culture and the red and white border saris, and like going out to for like the Durga Murti darshan in the temples and all that. And luckily we do have a lot of temples these days in America that we can really go and visit places these days. You know, so many temples are there. So it is really amazing the way we all are connected together. And I want to know that when you go to, like, well, you just say that when sometime you're not home, you are performing outside and everything like that. So when you are performing outside in this time, um, is that mostly around like around Varanasi, or do you also travel?
Definitely travel, because from wherever we get the performances and different kind of mostly this time in Durga Puja, I don't get the opportunity to do solo performance as a Kathak dancer,
Mm-hmm,
because
mm-hmm,
what they demand. Can you perform this some Bengali dance drama, or
mm.
some Rabindranath Tagore, related to Rabindranath Tagore dance
Right.
drama, or something related to uh, Mahishasur Mardini, or they
Mhm.
always uh, want to want from us is a mythological or something related to our own roots.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I get you. I
So
get
yes, so that time also I accepted personally, because I worked with lot of groups in my life. So it's really amazing, because every time I get something new, something fresh.
you.
Whole year, maybe I dance, I practice, I perform Kathak as a professional Kathak practitioner. But yes, that time there is no foundation, and there is lot of things, because I before as a Kathak dancer, I was in so much different art forms and folk, especially Bangla folk, Punjabi folk. So that time I really feel very good, because there is no limitation, and there is no any particular frame for me that I have to perform as a solo dancer or solo Kathak dancer. So it's actually very excitement thing for me.
So those two
So
actually right now, I think that we should see something from him. Don't you think so? I think that will be really fantastic. So Akshavya, if you can share some beautiful moments with us, of course, on stage, that will be really wonderful. So what do you think that we're gonna see now?
So I can share you some of my glimpse, my recent performances here, especially in Kuala Lumpur, and some of my students' performances.
So it was really fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing with our viewers. Uh, One thing is coming in my mind, like male dancers. Of course, these days we are seeing them, but it's very rare. Why you got this? passion towards dancing? I mean, how you got it, not why, how you got it. And also because from a family and where a child is a male child, so that expectation is of course in a different way, like doctor, like you have to become a doctor or an engineer, or well, if it is not, then a lawyer or something like that, right? So but why dance?
Okay, so in that way, yes, I am also from doctor's family. My father, my grandfather, they were dentists. So when I told my family that I want to learn this art form. So they just shocked, and the reaction, more than the neighbors, are more react, because I'm from Varanasi, so they always talk in Bhojpuri. You know Bhojpuri, the language. So because they ask, "Ka bhaiya nachaniya banoge?" This kind of thing. So it's kind of notch girl or notch boy kind of. I was very surprised because most of the famous musicians and dancers are from Varanasi. Gopi Krishna ji, or many. There is numbers of dancers and musicians, especially. But yes, it's not acceptable in social era that a boy, my boy, uh, will be a dancer as a male. But if you see, most of the famous dancers and gurus are males in our music field, our dance field. But the thing is, they are from family by family. They are doing everything. It's really very tough for a non-family musician or a dancer to be a dancer in this field. They said that okay, you want to dance, you want to do, but you have to do other things also. Do your studies, complete your education, side by side you can do. Then I did my graduation in commerce, but I really I really felt it that it's not possible to, if you want to be a musician or a dancer or you want to serve in that way, it's not possible to do two things together. When you have to give your 100%. Either you can't. So it's actually tough. It's actually very nobody accepted. My elder brother, he said, are you crazy? You know what, it takes 7 hours, 8 hours daily practice, and how you, I said, I will do. Okay, let's see. So, but
At least let
finally
me
I'm
try.
here today.
At least like let me try and let me see that
Definitely,
how much I like it. Yeah.
definitely, because it's a passion. Because when I started my dancing as a classical dancing, started very late. When I was in graduation first year, I started. Before that, I did a lot of choreographies in semi-classical, folk, Western, contemporary. I did a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But when I started dance, I was studying in Dehradun that time, and in Dehradun there is a college, Bhatkhande Sangeet Mahavidyalaya, and my first guru was late Sri Dr. Madhukar Anandji. He was a student of Pandit Birju Maharaj ji. So when I go there, and he said to, okay, do something, perform something. So I said, I didn't learn anything. I don't know. No, you just perform do you know any song or something? You can perform. I said, yes. So that time, what I did was, I laugh on myself today. Then I perform the Dilip Kumar famous number. "नैन लड़ जाई हैं तो मनवा मा कसक हुई है करी प्रेम का छुट्टी है." I dance on this. I play the song, there's a transition, and he saw, okay, okay. So I dance very nicely because I don't know what is Kathak, what happened means. I thought, oh, I do all the dances. Let's see what is the new thing in this. So then he said, see my dance, and he said, beta, बहुत मेहनत का काम है, कर पाओगे? So I said, जी मैं ट्राई करूँ, मैं कोशिश करूंगा. After that I really felt, means actually it's not a easy cup of tea for anyone. Actually it's a hard work. In most of the my gurus said that this field always wants blood and perspiration both. ये field खून और पसीना मांगता है. Actually it's right. And only the sad part and tough part of this field, because classical artists and classical music community is very, you can say, very small. You know, most of the person don't go to enter to the, because it's come from shastra. That's why it's called shastriya. And
Hmm.
nowadays nobody want to even read, even open the book of Bhagavad Gita. Shastra is different thing. Nobody want to read Upanishad. Nobody want to read Shastras. Nobody want to chant. Nobody want to do anything. Nobody want the follow the Vedas and everything. But
True.
they want everything in their life.
Hmm.
So our field, what I realized in this age, after spending, I think 22, 23 years in this field, 17 or 18 years I'm teaching in this field. So in that time, I felt that actually it's not a art, it's a sadhana. Hmm. I once I have a conversation with Pandit Rajan Sajan Mishra ji. I think he's a famous vocalist. They are from Varanasi. So I know about their life something. So I asked them, because there is a very, it's called Shakti Peeth in Madhya Pradesh. It's called Datiya Peeth. It's very famous. It's famous for Ma Baglamukhi, one of the Das Mahavidya. It's a very famous Shakti Peeth. So all the dancers, all the musicians go there once in a um life year, and or they try to perform there. They go there, they praise there, and like Sankat Mochan Festival.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sankat Mochan Festival in Varanasi is very famous. All the musicians, Jasraj ji started his journey from Sankat Mochan Festival. Luckily, my first performance of my life in Sankat Mochan Festival, I got the chance. So that time, there is a saint. His name is Ban Khandeshwaranandji Maharaj.
Okay.
If you will search in Van Khandeshwaranandji Maharaj in Google, you will get, he was a sadhak, but he was a vocalist. And people said, he never said by his mouth, but people said that he uh, praised Bhairava to by sing Rag Bhairav. He Siddh Bhairava by sing Rag Bhairav. So I talked to Rajanji and Sajanji, especially Sajanji, that I heard that you get the blessings from Vankandeshwaranji Maharaj, and can you tell me some? He just realized, he just said, बेटा उनका हाथ पड़ा था ना पीठ के ऊपर, तभी आज हम साजन मिश्रा और राजन मिश्रा हैं. So classical, what I feel classical is actually sadhana. It's not the materialistic. That's why Maharaj Ji always says, all the gurus, mostly Maharaj Ji, Biju Maharaj Ji says that हम जितने बूढ़े होते हैं, हमारा शरीर जितना बूढ़ा होता है, हमारा हमारी आर्ट, हमारी जो कला है उतनी यंग होती है, जवान होती है. तो जितना ज्यादा आप इसमें डेप्थ में उतरेंगे, उतना ज्यादा आपको आत्मचिंतन और आत्म मनन करने का मौका मिलेगा. So this is something actually clicked me. Okay, my most of the friends, they are earning very well in Bollywood and other things. But actually, when I talk to them and when I meet with them, I can't get the satisfaction in their face and their personality. They always, नहीं यार, मजा नहीं यार.
Hmm.
So when they ask me, I said, यार बहुत मजा आ रहा है.
Friends, we want to know more about him, but we have to come back next week. And we would really thank Akshobhya for his time. And thank you so much for being here. But we are not going to let you go. You have to stay with us for next week as well, because a lot of chatting is still remaining, which we have to finish. So we are going to end tonight's episode with one of his dance again. And yes, we will be back again next week, same time, same day. Stay with us. Love you all and stay blessed.
नाचत गोपाल लाल तक दिगित गिगित डान राधा मुस्कान जान धकित घुंघट गिगित डान नादिग दिग दिग नादिग दिग दिग नादिग दिग दिग थे दिग दिग ताके तक थे आके तक थे 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 तक तक दिन 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 जात जात तक 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 यमुना तट कुंज कुंज खटक फटक धादित धान धा धादित धान धा विरहिणी राधा सुनल सुनल बालिका सुनल सुनल बालिका राग कुसुम बालिका सुनल सुनल बालिका राग कुसुम बालिका कुंज कुंज फेरनु सखी कुंज कुंज फेरनु सखी श्याम चंद्र नारी राग कुसुम मालिका दुलई कुसुम मंजरी भ्रवर फिरन कुंजरी दुलई कुसुम मंजरी भ्रवर फिरन कुंजरी अलस यमुना बहई जाए ललित गीत गाइले सुनल सुनल बालिका राग कुसुम मालिका सखी सनाथ यामिनी विरह विधुर कामिनी सखी सनाथ यामिनी विरह विधुर कामिनी कुसुम हार भैली भार हृदय द्वार गाई